call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Mets. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a look at how these two ball clubs got to where they are.
Yeah, and you can see how these two teams stack up. And it's hard to say exactly who you'd give the edge to right now. But it wouldn't surprise me at all if the pitchers were the guys that got the upper hand in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals, as manager Mike Matheny will line his guys up this way. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. John Jay makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
center fielder, John Jay.
And we are underway in Game 1 as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And a rather easy first out.
Nicely done there at short as you see him ranging to his left. He takes it on his forehand side and then flips it to first for the out.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He may not throw a ton of change-ups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
On a big swing there from Markakis, he didn't get it to make it strike two.
Well, that's just unfair right there. I mean, most guys throw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball. He's throwing a 91-mile-an-hour slider.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
Here comes a 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
In now, Chad Harris. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
This has been just the kind of start you hope for in a game one.
And the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no, they can't get there. Here it comes. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Cardinals 0, Mets coming to bat. It's a rematch of the 2006 NLCS, and it's on the show. Time now to meet the Mets as the starting lineup for the New York Mets in this one looks like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Daniel Murphy will stand in now, and you'd have to say he was one of the real bright spots in the division series.
And here in October, this is when you want your guys to really find their stride. And you're right, Matty. He was outstanding in getting them into this LCS.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's Juan Lagares. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
And now a pitch on the way. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A one-out single. Michael Lee will get his shot now. Great power numbers during the regular season. Still searching for that first home run in the postseason, however.
And these guys really need him to start producing because it seems like pitchers have the upper hand in the postseason. You're always facing the other team's best. And they've pretty well neutralized him all October long.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready now. The pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Peralta for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Nick Savage will stand in here in Game 1, and he'll be looking to put a disappointing division series behind him.
Yeah, it was disappointing in that he wasn't able to really carry much of the load. But I know he's grateful to have a shot at redemption here in the league championship series.
Here's the first offering. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Yadier Molina digs in at the plate. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Yeah, that finds the zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
The 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the 1-2 coming to Molina, and a bouncing ball, foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Ball 2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
2-2 pitch on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
One thing that's happened in these last two at-bats, it's driven up his pitch count. That's now 14 pitches just to the last two batters.
Full count pitch on its way. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Mark McGuire will get his first opportunity now. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. One on the way. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. And he will somehow keep his eye on the baseball there as he has it for a big out number 1.
You want to see what a good hard slider can do when you get it in on the label? Here you go in show motion. That is effective pitching, let me tell you.
Here's Johnny Peralta now, as he's swinging first pitch and sends a line drive out to left center. And this is going to get down. It's extra bases for Peralta. And the runner will score from second. And he'll make it as well. And they will hit the board first here. It's now 2-0.
Oh, he gives them the lead here on just one pitch. He wasn't waiting around. Just sitting on this one, and he's going to drive in both runners with a 2-run double.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. Hey now.
Boy, it's so important to be able to strike first in a postseason game. Get that first run in, especially when you're the team playing on the road. Hopefully you can take a little life out of this big crowd.
The next pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here's the 1-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 1-2. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And now this is all about minimizing damage out there on the mound. He's got to regroup, and he's got to do it quick, or this game will get away from him.
Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty good late break to this 2-2 pitch. We'll see on swing track. He just doesn't gauge the movement very well and swings right over the top of it.
Into the box now, number 65, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
And even though you got a 2-run lead, you don't want to be leaving too many guys in scoring position out there. That could come back to bite you later.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. One pitch on the way. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Now the 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Boy, that's pretty good patience out there out of a pitcher who's acting like a hitter, especially with 2 outs.
2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. John Jay would be next. Three and two, here it is. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Once again, a 3-2. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike three, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Mets nothing. Number 3 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Mets, third baseman, number 3.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the pitch. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch he'll lean on it, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here comes another 0-2. This is hit on the ground, but foul.
Foul ball.
The next 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, you know, sometimes as a hitter, when you get into that cycle of fouling off pitch after pitch and trying to protect, you just feel like you have to swing at everything you see. And here, he knows that out on the mound, so he just keeps going farther and farther away from the strike zone until he finally gets a swing and miss.
Standing in now, number 30. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. David Lee will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second.
All right, David.
First pitch to him.
Here we go.
Ball 1.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 home. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of...
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Cardinals lead it 2-0. John Jay ready to go here as we begin the third.
Leading off for the Cardinals, center fielder, John Jay.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Here's the pitch. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. On deck is Nick Markakis. Now the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Nick Markakis will stand in now following the leadoff walk, and might we see a bunt attempt here in a 2-run ball game?
Every extra run helps. It's a possibility, but I think they'll probably let him take his chances swinging away.
He's leading towards second.
First offering on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
And this third inning starting out about as poorly as the second inning did.
The 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Now the 2-0 home. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now the 2-1 to Markakis.
3-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
The 3-1 is on the way. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Here's the full count offering. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Kind of hard to think that he wouldn't have had an idea that fastball might be coming here, but judging by his reaction, I should say lack of reaction, I guess not.
Stepping in now, Chad Harris.
No.
And that misses ball 1.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-0 on the way. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Kadire back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
batting.
Well, this is a home run swing, and it looked like he thought he had one off the crack of the bat. But this place, not exactly known for being a home run haven, and this ball dies out there on the warning track.
Into the box, Nick Savage. And a ball 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Now the 1-0. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A 2-1 offering. Line hard. Foul. The 2-2 coming. And he's able to go with a fastball as this is sliced into right for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Jay leading off second, now the pitch. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
The 0-2 to Molina. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Now this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
Here he comes on 2-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. On the first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Michael Kadire makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Michael Kadire.
And here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. A pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Brian McCann will stand in. first pitch coming. They'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Boy, that's a good jump right there this time. I think he had this one stolen even if the throw is on target. But you see the shortstop have to go up the ladder to get it, and that took away any chance of throwing him out.
Here's the 1-1. Inside and low, 2-1.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Ready with the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 2-2 offering. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Johan Santana, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
High in the air and deep down the left field line. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Daniel Murphy will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. First pitch coming. And that's taken for strike one.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
From the stretch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Ah, and he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Yeah, it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, that was outside, but it's right where he wants that pitch to be. If you do take that thing, there's no guarantee that it won't be called strike three.
Here's the 2-2 home. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Juan Lagares would be next. Here's the payoff pitch. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Mark McGuire will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike.
Come on now, let's get a K right here.
Here it comes. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. And he didn't miss that by much. It's popped way up on the infield, and I mean way up there. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And fellas, if we do games together for the next decade, we might never see two starters in the same game throwing that hard. I mean, this has really been something. Johnny Peralta will try to pick up where he left off. He doubled home a couple his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One 0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. And there's ball two now to Peralta as they fall behind 2-1.
And after that double in his first at-bat, you can tell they're approaching him with a bit more caution here. As well they should.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he misses again, ball three. One out, nobody on. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
And he misses, ball four.
The left fielder, number 8,
Peter Borges will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. Hit pretty well as this is out toward deep center. There to pull it in, Lagares, and there are two away now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Number 65 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. The 1-0. The pitch is circle change just a bit inside, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
Now the 3-0 offering. In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. You know, some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. You know, other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot act.
John Jay will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Now the first pitch. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
One 0 on the way. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. And that's taken for a cold strike 2.
Yeah, you can't afford to be selective now. You've got to expand that zone. Try and put something in play.
1-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Juan Lagares will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth. Here's the first offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a pitch swung on and bounced to Peralta as short. And a good throw gets him one gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. And the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 1-1. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Picked up by Peralta on to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
Number 3 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
2-0 count. The pitch. Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Full count, 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Fouled back. He'll try it again, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Nick Markakis will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
Here comes the 3-0. And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1. Here he comes on 3-1. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Sometimes this is just what you need. You know, you're in the middle innings now. You can grind out a walk, make that guy throw a few pitches, get him into the stretch. That's where you can finally put him away.
Chad Harris will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch to him. Too low, 1-0.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
Here's the 1-0. Ball 2.
And you can tell he's starting to get a little jumpy out there. He's got to take his time and really focus in on the glove.
2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Here comes the 2-0. Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to shortstop. And that's through for a base hit.
The batter, second baseman, Nick Savage.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Jay Lee is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Nick Savage will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
Turn 2 now, let's go.
Markakis off a second, now the pitch. Good change up there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here, as this is hit well out toward left field. Kadire has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. So first and second with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First offering on the way. Righty against righty, as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Now both runners on the move. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. Here's the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
Yeah, I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-2 pitch on the way. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Kadire is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
First baseman number 25, Mark McGuire.
Mark McGuire. Let's see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. First pitch coming. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The next pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're up 2-0. Number 30 will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront, and this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
And here's the first pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
This is nothing more than a great pitch here on 2-2. Just a changeup that totally bottoms out right there. Very tough to do anything with that.
Standing in now, David Lee. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
The 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second, and he'll round it and try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
This is an excellent chance now to get on the board for the first time. They get a man up to third here on the triple, and with only 1 out, they'll have a couple of shots here to get him in.
Michael Kadire will dig in. He singled his first time around. First pitch coming. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with, What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
He's set, now the pitch. Swung on and a fair ball rolled weakly up the line at first, but one's all they get as the run scores.
Well, this is going to get him a run closer. A simple ground ball here plates the runner from third, and we're back now to a one-run game.
Brian McCann will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. The 1-0 now to McCann. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0 home to McCann. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taken 2.
The 3-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Here he comes, 3-1. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there, 3-2 now.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and hit in the air to left. And Borges will make the catch to retire the side. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local stations. Johnny Peralta will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Shortstop, Johnny Peralta.
Here's the first offering. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
No strike. Let's go, Matt.
The 1-0 home. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
No strike. Get me out of here. Get out of here, Cardinals.
The 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Here it is, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
Just no chance to pull the trigger on that one. It just got on him too fast.
The 3-1 coming. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
Strike him out.
3-2, here it comes. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a one-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Peter Borges will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And after a walk, I think there's a little anger behind that fastball.
He waits, now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. The 1-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here.
The key here is to never panic after you clank one. Go get it, pick it up, throw the guy out.
In now, number 65, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Pause, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's ready, now the pitch. Oh, and he rips this one to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
John Jay will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. A throw to the plate. Tagged there by McCann. They got him at the plate.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Now the Cardinals are looking for that one key hit to maybe change their fortunes.
From the belt, the pitch. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
And no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
He's ready now. The pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think. Sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Big pitch here, 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. They still lead it 2-1. Matt Carpenter is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as the right-handers up and warming. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Daniel Murphy will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now the first pitch. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-0. And I believe he broke the plane to the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Low-scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. Ready now on 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Ready on 2-1. Now a ball lined towards center field. In is Jay, but this ball's in front of him for a base hit.
Today's players talk about barreling up the baseball, and you cannot barrel it up a whole lot better than that. If you're pitching right there, that's a chuck and duck ball. You better get out of the way.
Here's Juan Lagares. On the move is Murphy. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We've already seen the ball's not really traveling all that well here tonight, so both these managers might start thinking, we got to shake it up a little here offensively. So they turn him loose here, and he's into scoring position with the stolen base.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
From the stretch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, you know it's just the 6th inning, but you kind of get the sense that they need to come up with something here. So that could be a really costly strikeout.
Michael Lee will step in. A ground-out victim his last time. Now the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. One on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And this is hit well towards the hole. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Mets leave 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. 7th inning coming up now in Game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Josh Edgen is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Chad Harris will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. In there, and it's 0-1. Now the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Nick Savage will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. 1-0 on the way. 2-0 now. Hitters count 2-0. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Kadire is in his tracks now, and he's got it for out number 2.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. Now here's the first pitch. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. Kadire will wait on it, and he will put it away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Mets 1. Number 3 will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Come on.
Here comes a 1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Now the payoff pitch home. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Matt Belisle will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Matt Belisle.
Number 30 will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
So often playoff baseball comes down to the bullpen, and this is going to be a bullpen game from here on out.
Now the 1-0. That misses. 2-0. Here comes the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Is on the way, and he'll just lay this one in there. 3-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 3-1. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? Peralta for one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
David Lee will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? One there on to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning, as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
And here's why you always go in hard at second base. This could be a very easy double play ball, but you see the aggressive slide here. That really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up getting just one on that play. Excellent aggressive base running.
Stepping in now, Michael Kadire, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Pause, now the pitch. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Mets strand one. Our score remains 2-1. Mark McGuire will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
First baseman, Mark McGuire.
First offering on the way. Fouled straight back. Now here it comes. Ball 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound, as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now, as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup here.
Here he comes on 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another full count pitch home. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Visiting Cardinals lead in this one here in the 8th as you get a look at our line score to this point in the ball game. Johnny Peralta will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
They've already walked him twice already, so I wouldn't be surprised if they worked around him again.
1-0. Up top, it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. Peralta waiting the 2-1. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Lee is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 8, Peter Borges.
Peter Borges will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Here comes the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now another 1-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Another 1-2 delivery. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
The 2-2. 3-2 now.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
3-2 pitch. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. Payoff pitch one more time, and he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Randy Choate is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Batting in the 8th spot, number 36, Randy Choate. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot.
David Wright will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, David Wright.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. This is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. And now here's a ball lifted out to center for Jay. And he's got it for the first out.
This crowd oohs and ahs every time this guy hits a fly ball. But he didn't get all of that one, and it's pretty much a can of corn.
As Drupal Cabrera will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
As Drupal Cabrera.
Now a ball hit on the first pitch out to Peralta at short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw. And that'll be scored an infield single. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Here's a 1-0. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And, oh, they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
That's a borderline strike right there. And I think that he had one step out of the batter's box headed towards first already.
Here comes the 3-1. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. Full count pitch on its way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Sliding over to take this one is Ichiro, and that'll be out number 2.
Well, that's just a nice job out there on the mound, coming all the way back, down 3-0 on the count. He gets to 3-2, and then he gets his man to loft an easy fly ball.
Juan Lagares will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch to him. And a sinker sinks too much there as it bounces into the catcher's glove. 1-0 on the run. There goes Cabrera. Pitch inside the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And that's where speed can definitely change a ball game. He's able to get into second here with 2 away, so now it might just take a single to score that tying run.
The 2-0. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. The 2-1. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And he tries to take it from a knee, but this gets by a base hit.
Boy, do you want a wake-up call as an infielder? How about this one? That's just a duck and cover there.
Michael Lee to step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he can make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
One 0 pitch now. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You know what? He's starting to skate on some thin ice here, and sooner or later, he's going to have to challenge him.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run-producing swing in the bat. With my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Hit something hard right here. He's in here. Hey, now, let's go.
Here he comes on 3-0. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but it's still a long road back from here.
The 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full, 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Full count offering on its way. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Jordan Walden will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Number 3 will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Right here.
And here's the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind. He
waits. Now the pitch. fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And this is all about having faith in your catcher that he's going to block that pitch, as well he should. He's one of the best around when it comes to smothering balls in the dirt.
Big one now.
1-1 pitch on the way. In for strike 2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here's the 1-2. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Mets leave them loaded. They're down 2-1. Grant Balfour come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Travis d'Arnaud is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 7, Travis d'Arnaud.
Ichiro Suzuki will dig in here.
Leading off for the Cardinals, left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
Back home, Ichiro.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here's the 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder,
John Jay will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. First pitch coming.
Yep.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. And look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
And you'd think that a play like this and a swing like this should almost always result in an out. But here, he's just a little slow reacting behind the plate, and that is a speedy guy getting down the line. So the throw winds up just too late to get him out at first.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder.
That's a
A
ball.
fastball here as they take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. There goes Jay. Got him lunging for one there as this is pushed fouled off to the left. It's 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, an interesting setup now on 2-2. Here's where you really need to pay attention to that guy at first.
Two now to Markakis. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his third strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's the third strikeout of the game. Luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Oh, yeah.
Into the box now, Chad Harris. As he'll take a look at ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
From the belt, the pitch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Here we go.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And a 2-0 fastball runs away. 3-0 now.
And you know, there are times in a game when you just have to challenge somebody. And like it or not, I think this is one of those times.
3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
3-1 on the way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Nick Savage will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. Jay leading off second. Now the pitch. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Here's the 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Trouble spot here, the 2-0. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now.
And in a game like this, there's no telling how important an insurance run that may turn out to be. He plates that run on the RBI double to make it a 2-run lead now, which may not sound like that much, but it makes a world of difference for anyone who's coming in to try to close this game.
Vic Black will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Yadier Molina will be his first assignment as he steps in with 2 men in scoring position now, but also 2 away. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
Now on the mound, this is one of those at-bats where you have to get this guy to give your team any chance. You have to. Base hit here, it's all over.
He's set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Grounded foul off to the right. 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Here it comes on 2-2. Now this ball lined into right field. That's a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And he will score as well. And that's a big at-bat there as they've broken this one wide open. Mark McGuire will try and erase his 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball 1-0. 3 runs already home here. Now the 1-0 pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. From the stretch. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball to strike.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here it comes, 2-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The 2-2 coming. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Payoff pitch coming. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Johnny Peralta will stand in. The 8th batter in the inning as he'll get a shot with 2 on and 2 out. First pitch coming. Chopper foul. He's ready now. The pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Cards lead it 5-1. Number 30 will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far.
First baseman, number 30.
Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-1 home. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Peralta is there, 1 away.
Boy, he had to go a long way into the outfield to make this play. I kept thinking he was going to get called off, but he must have kept shouting for it. So he stays with it and pulls it in.
Into the box, David Lee. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay, the tag, and he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
Yeah, you know, he's got 2 bases in the bag, but he wants 3. And he ain't going to get it, as a good throw is going to take care of him trying to stretch that double into a triple.
Standing in now, Michael Kadire, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up or wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
And the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. And this is cut on and missed, so the Mets are down to their final strike now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
And I think this is a good decision here to let the setup guy stay on to finish this one off. He goes out to pick up the rare save with an excellent effort.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and prove your mettle. I think his performance here was by far the big key to this ball game.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cardinals win it 5-1. Good night from Flushing.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Mets, time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.